Sorry guys, I started this sorry guys, I started this just a few moments ago, but spam or scam calls. So yeah, you know the drill. Had to deal with that. Stupid, but I dealt with it. But yeah, your boy's feeling good, man. Your boy's feeling very good. Just got done taking a shower, feel refreshed, feel clean, feel freshly clean and all that. It's all good. Still a bit under the weather, but that's alright. That's fine. That's fine, baby. That's alright. It's alright. Just got the workout done. Literally just sat down and all that. Well, I didn't just sit down. I tried recording this a few moments ago, as I said earlier, but yeah. I basically just got the workout done. And yeah, everything's all good. So, what are we talking about today, boys? What are we talking about today? Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about today. But yeah, we here. We here. So, I actually don't know what to talk about. Excuse me, guys. Yeah. The stories are going good. The projects are going good. I'll have more music up on the channel here soon. And yeah. And everything will be okay. Yep. Everything gonna be alright. Cause guys, this story stuff is taking a while. It's taking a while, but it's okay. And guys, one thing I've noticed is that apparently I'm good at telling horror stories. At telling short horror stories, of which I don't think I am. I just know a few people say I'm good at it. But I know I'm not. It's just they have such a vivid imagination. It makes my crappy writing skills seem good, even though they're not. So yeah, I mean, it is fascinating, you know. Like I enjoy writing. I enjoy reading. Well, yeah, I enjoy reading and writing. I enjoy creating stories, you know. And just this morning, I was thinking, like, okay, I have all these ideas. How do I actually do them? Those the question. How do I actually do them? Like, I need a artist ASAP, man. Like, I mean, well, not ASAP. I mean, I am a patient man. I can wait on these things, you know. But I would like to have an artist eventually to do this stuff, you know, because I've got so many stories like this Samurai Gunslinger, the Dragon King. Those two in particular are the two main ones. Those two are the most important ones, you know, because precisely here with the Dragon King, or more particularly here with the Dragon King, I have this entire mythology built up, and it's all so good. It's just so vast and expansive. Now, the Dragon King is just 3 books. It is just 3 volumes. 3 books, 4 chapters per book, 10 pages per chapter, 10 pages per chapter, and 4 to 6 panels per page. Because remember, guys, I'm making this type of content. Just to reiterate, guys, I am making this type of content. I cannot show y'all what is in here. I cannot show y'all what is in here because YouTube, he would have a field day with it. But this is basically sequential art. This is both illustrative pictures and words, meaning dialogue and all that. Anyways, guys, give just give me a second. I'll be right back. I will be right back. I'm so sorry, guys. Hopefully, I don't hear. Thank you. Thank you. Love you too. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I just got my dinner. And yeah. So I'm really not sure how long I can keep this going for, actually. But yeah, that is basically the type of art I will be making. Yeah. That's basically the type of art I'll be making. Both pictures and words and all that. So yeah, it's basically a manga or a comic book, you know. So those are the types of stories I'll be making. So that's all well and good. But outside of that, I've got short stories and fairy tale collections I want to do. And I know I just got my food and everything, but we've only been doing this for 7 minutes, so I have to kind of wear out the clock, if you would. Have to wear it out. Have to wear out in a timer. So, yeah, I guess I'll just promote the stories. I guess I'll promote the stories until then. But here. Yeah. I'm gonna have me a cookie right quick, though. Love you, boy, Chips Ahoy. Your boy loves him some Chips Ahoy. Yeah, but guys, got a lot of stuff coming. Yeah, but got a lot of stuff coming and all that. Got a lot of good stuff coming your way. A lot of good music. A lot of good content. And just a lot of good stories, you know. Now, I realize that I'm gonna need help. I'm gonna need help with all of these. I'm gonna need help here with these stories because I cannot draw. I can only write. Yeah, I can only write. So I'm gonna need help with them. Of which that's to be expected, you know. Because I'm a writer and I won't exactly get into why I can't draw. I just can't. Call it a physical limitation, if you would. But yeah. Yeah, but guys, writing for me is fun, you know. I love creating stories. I love creating characters and just seeing how the story at hand plays out. Like, I'll tell y'all a bit about the Dragon King right quick. So, even though the Dragon King is a part, it is a part of my. The Dragon King is a part of my mythology, my legends, and my fairy tales. You see, that now the Dragon King is just 3 books, mind you guys. The Dragon King is just 3 books. So, yeah, the Dragon King is just 3 books, but it's a small scale story because it's not resolved quickly because it takes 3 books to wrap that story up. It takes 3 books to actually wrap that. Oh, my nose again. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. I'll have to deal with it. But yeah, it takes 3 books to wrap that story up in its completion. Now, I uploaded a song a few weeks ago, I think, at this point. I uploaded a song a few weeks ago called Drayla, which she is the last dragon. She is the last dragon in all of Avaloria. Because now remember, guys, Avaloria is the world or the realm of which this entire mythos takes place. So just keep that in mind, guys. Avaloria was a beautiful, beautiful realm, and it still is. It still is a beautiful, beautiful realm. However, there is a region in Avaloria, a country, a city, a continent, if you would, in Avaloria, there is a region in Avaloria called Eldoria. Eldoria is the home of the dragons. Eldoria, who is where the dragons came from. Now, that is until the Mad King came in and slaughtered every last one of them. All except for one. All except for Drayla, the last dragon. How did she escape her fate? How did she escape her fate? How did she escape? Well, she has the ability to turn human as well. She's not a shapeshifter. She is a pure dragon that has the ability to transform into human and human only. She was blessed by the gods of this realm to do that. And she watched her sisters and her brethren die to the Mad King. And he became so paranoid, so fearful of these dragons. They were just basically pests. Like, you know how rats are? Or mice? Or any type of, like creature, you know? It's basically like that. He decided to kill all of them. And he did. All except for Drayla. Now, there's another myth or legend very similar to Drayla's story. But it takes place a millennia ago before Drayla, who was even thought of. So, yeah, guys, I'm taking from this entire mythos here. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Scottish myth, from Norse, Greek, all that. But the main blueprint of this story, guys, the main blueprint, the main inspiration of this story is the How to Train Your Dragon franchise that DreamWorks did with Hiccup and Toothless. That's the main inspiration here, guys. That is the main inspiration of the Dragon King. That's also why there are 3 books. That's why I've decided to make this a trilogy, just because How to Train Your Dragon was a trilogy. And I want to basically kind of not copy that, but do it in that format. You know. Also, guys, I'm sorry if y'all have heard me stuttering this entire time. I have a speech impediment that causes me to trip over my words and all that, so I do apologize for that. But we will get through this and all that. So yeah. I've had the Dragon King in my mind for quite some time. However, I haven't really thought about it all that much. Like, I've thought parts of it through, but I haven't thought it through. What's the word I'm looking for? I haven't thought the Dragon King through to the point to where I've thought Gunblade and the Samurai and Gunslinger through. I have thought through that story to the point to where I can basically write the first book, no questions asked, and then immediately send it to an artist. I could actually do that with the Samurai and Gunslinger. But I cannot do that with the Dragon King. I don't have it fleshed out yet. But the Samurai and Gunslinger has been put on hiatus because the story is just too stressful here for me at the moment. I can't write it. It's just too stressful. Now, even though I've thought it through, due to the events that happened earlier this year, of which y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all can go back and check on the channel. Hey, with the seizures and all that. But I'm fine now. I took the medication. I'm very well taken care of. And everything is okay. Let's get back to the Dragon King, though. Let's get back to the land of Avaloria. Let's get back to the story of Aiden and Drayla. So, Aiden is the Dragon King's son. And he doesn't necessarily... Well, there's no dragons left, so he really wouldn't have experience with the dragons. Drayla is the final one. So, Aiden's sister died long ago due to dragons, due to these horrific beasts, due to these dragons. And the Mad King didn't like this. Also, that's why his wife is gone too. That's why Aiden's mom is also gone, because of the dragons. However, Aiden finds Drayla and they get along and they talk, you know. Aiden finds Drayla flying freely through the skies. And it's very, very interesting here, guys, because she's able to take part in the community or the society that Eldoria has built for itself. And it's all very, very engaging. It's all very, very engaging. It's all very, very interesting because they have no idea. Neither does the Mad King. Neither does Eldrick. Because he don't know. And it's super, super interesting to me because Drayla can pull the wool over their eyes because she can turn human. Now, she's a beautiful, beautiful white dragon, so beautiful, bold, and divine. Now, her human form, I'll describe right quick. Drayla's human form is basically not pale skin, but she's Caucasian. She's white. She has beautiful, beautiful, long white hair, silver eyes, a beautiful face, and a beautiful body. She's basically a knockout. But yeah, I mean, this story, now that's just a character description so that an artist could potentially draw her in both her human form and dragon form. But yeah, I mean, like this story, guys, this story is gonna be so good and it's gonna have so many twists and turns to it. It's gonna have so many twists and turns. And sorry about that, guys. Okay, let me get some water right quick. Here we go. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Anyways, guys, so yeah, I mean, Aiden sees Drayla flying through the sky and immediately becomes fascinated with this creature. And then one night he stays up late to actually see if she's still flying, like in the sky. And he sees her from his window, mind you. He sees her swoop down and then turn human. He keeps this a secret to himself, though. He keeps this to himself for now. And it's so good. I can't wait to actually tell y'all more about this. Because the Dragon King has also been in my mind for a very, very long time. It's been in my mind for a long time. Not as long as Gunblade, mind you. Not as long as the Samurai and Gunslinger. But it has been there for quite some time. I've released songs of Avaloria. I've released songs of this story and the broader mythology and mythos I'm developing here, guys. So, if y'all want, y'all can check those out. Also, guys, I'm sorry if y'all hear any noise in the background. I'm downstairs and they're upstairs. So there is that, you know. There is that. So, yeah, I mean, it is also fascinating. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, guys. I really don't. I really don't know what I'm doing anymore. What am I doing? I'm just talking to y'all about the Dragon King. I'm just talking to y'all about the Dragon King, baby. About Avaloria. About Avaloria. About Eldoria. About this mythos I'm currently making. I'm doing good, doggo. I'm doing good. Hey, thanks for dropping by, man. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just been talking for what, 20? Sorry about that, guys. Dang it, the YouTube notifications won't stop and I can't see the timer. There we go. I've just been talking for what, about 26 minutes, for 26 minutes now about the Dragon King and the broader world of Avaloria and that entire mythology I'm building. I've been talking about that, so I'll stay on that topic. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine, bud. You're fine. But yeah, I'm just glad when people drop by in general, man. Like, I love talking to people and I love just engaging with y'all. It's one of my favorite things to do, despite my speech impediment, you know. Yeah, but let's get back to the Dragon King, to Avaloria. I've got songs up on the channel of this world if y'all want to go check those out. But yeah, so let me just explain a bit about the world and how it came to be and all that. So in this world of this mythology that I'm building and all that. Yes, I agree, Doggo. I agree. Yep. Are they good though? I mean, I really like how the Song of the Last Dragon trailer turned out. Like, I love that song, man. That just turned out beautifully. But back to Avaloria. Avaloria is this mythical and magical realm where dragons roamed the skies and roamed freely. Well, not Avaloria per se, because there's a region within Avaloria, there's a region within Avaloria, Eldor. I can't. My brain's not braining right now. There's a region within Avaloria called Eldor. I can't. Can I not? Can I not think, guys? Can I not think? I mean, I felt fresh. I felt clean. I felt pretty much all good, all happy. But now I can't get my thoughts out. Jesus Christ. Okay. In this realm of Avaloria, there's a region within the realm itself called Eldoria, and that is where the dragons live. That is where the dragons come from. God, I hate speech impediment. You know what? I should just sit here in silence until the hour mark at this point, for Christ's sakes. Dang it, dude. Eldoria is the city. Well, it's not a city. It's more of a country and a region. Eldoria is or was the home of the dragons, because as I said earlier, the king of that land, the king of Eldoria, wiped them all out. They're there are no more dragons when the story starts. Drayla is the last dragon. That's why in the song I said this is the song of the last dragon. Drayla is the final one. There are no more. Now, guys, like I said, I'm using the How to Train Your Dragon movies, all three of them, as a blueprint for this story for all three books. And I've got this grander mythology and smaller stories and tales. Like, I'm talking probably 2 to 3 pages worth, and that's a complete story. And that's a complete story. So there's that. Now let me preface this by saying, I have 2 collections of fairy tales. Also, guys, once again, I'm sorry if y'all hear that upstairs. It's okay though. Now, let me preface this by saying I have 2 collections of fairy tales. I have the Brothers Grimm and I have the Brothers Grimm and Hans Christian Andersen's, and they have fairy tales, I kid you not, that are 1 to 2 pages. I have stories like that within Avaloria, within this greater mythology I'm building, and I need a name for it. And I'm thinking of names for them, but I just can't seem to decide on what should be the name of this of this mythology, of these legends, of these stories, of these fairy tales. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to call these short stories and collections of fairy tales. Although I'll figure it out. I promise y'all, by Christmas, I will have a name for these stories. Now, The Dragon King is just one story. It's just one small piece of the pie, really. It's not even that big, it's only 3 books. But, guys, there is a legend and myth within Avaloria itself that I am very, very excited to share with you guys. The Tale of the Silver Knight. Oh no, you spelled it right. You spelled it right, my friend. Yeah, the tales are all connected. Now, guys, I do have other stories I'm working on, but okay. I'm a nose. It's okay, guys. We will get through this. But yeah, everything in Avaloria is connected. All of this is my mythology. All of this is my world. Now, I do have other stories I want to do outside of Avaloria that are not connected. But Avaloria is also the something like that. But yeah, guys, I have this. I'm not gonna no, because that'd be giving too much away. Guys, and I can't do that. Now, I wish I could find artists to actually draw these characters for me, but all in time. Also, guys, I'm sorry I keep scratching my nose. It's just I'm still recovering, and it's just anyways, guys, yeah, okay, I've got a tale I'm very, very excited to share with you guys. The tale of the Silver Knight, Sir Garrett, of which that story is, it's short, it's brief, it's only like 3 pages long, but it is tremendous. He finds the gauntlet and basically saves the day. It's basically your traditional fantasy knight type story, I guess. But yeah, it's all fun. It's all fun. So yeah. But yeah, guys, I mean, I wish I could actually get some of the pages out and show y'all, but I can't, and it's mostly because the pages do not exist, meaning they're all on my phone, they're all digital. So in order for me to actually go to the pages, I would have to leave the stream and go to my notes, of which I'm not sure if it would actually kick me out of the stream if I did go to my notes. So we'll just keep it rocking like this. Also, guys, I have a buddy coming over on probably Thursday, or I have a friend coming over Thursday or Friday. He'll come over and we'll just have fun and we'll just write a few songs, you know. Now, your boy is not trying to get into the music industry. No. I'm trying to break into the comic industry, into the manga industry. Of which, that seems like a ball of fun, does it not? I mean, I love manga, I love manga, I love anime, so I figured, why not? Yeah, but the Dragon King is coming soon. Well, not soon, but soon-ish, I'll say. So, yeah, I mean, okay, here's my plan, guys. I'll release the 2 one-shots next year. Jesse and Jake, that'll be released in May of next year. Damien and Gracie, the other one-shot, that'll be probably in November or October of next year. And then fall of 2026, the very first volume of Gunbleed, the first 9 chapters, will be released fall of 2026. And then probably early 2027, that's when y'all will see the first volume of The Dragon King, I assume. But I will tell you this, guys, I'll have the entire story done. I'll have the first 3 volumes done and out and published before I have Gunblade done, because Gunblade, that's 14 volumes, and The Dragon King is just 3. Or to put it in a language that y'all could understand, Gunblade is 14 books. The Dragon King is only 3. So yeah, I would imagine all of the Dragon King, all of Aiden and Drayla's story, that'll be out by, I want to say 2030. All of it will be out by 2030 or 2033. At least that's what I'm planning on anyway. And then Gunblade, oh god, that'll take me, if everything goes according to plan, I should have Gunblade completely, and I mean completely done by the time I'm 34, 35, I think. yeah, that is gonna be that is gonna be an annoyingly long process, but it's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. Also, also, guys, let me get some water right quick. Sorry, guys. Mm, mm. Ah, uh, my apologies, guys. I'm sorry, but yeah. I also have these three. I yeah. I also want to do a collection of horror stories of like, okay, did y'all know what penny dreadfuls are? Do y'all, do y'all know what penny dreadfuls are? They're basically short horror stories that that were published back in the medieval period of England, and they were sold for a penny. That's why they're called penny dreadfuls. I basically have those types of stories on the way, probably coming 2026, 2027, I would say. Because, okay, Talia's story. Talia's story is God. Her story is probably the darkest story I will ever write, or the darkest story I will ever intentionally write. Because let's be honest, Gunblade, the samurai and gunslinger, will be the darkest story I ever write just because of the stuff that happens in it. Like, I cannot get into the stuff if it happens in Gunblade because this stream would immediately be de- de- deleted. The stream would immediately be taken down and y'all would never see it. Plus, I'm pretty sure I would get a strike on my channel if I did tell y'all the contents of Gunblade. So, no, I'd rather not. I'd rather not because it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be rough. The Samurai and Gunslinger. That'll be one hell of a story. That'll be one heck of a story, guys. But I feel it's needed. I feel without this. Okay. I feel if I do nothing else, if I don't do the Dragon King, if I don't do the 2 one-shots, if I don't do my fairy tale collection, if I don't do my horror stories, I feel Gunblade is the story that needs to be out there the most. I personally feel that Gunblade is the one story that people need to read and people need to experience because I don't know, man, there's just something about this story that's just been in my mind for so long and I can't get it out of my head, man. I can't get it out of my head. I originally wrote this story, The Samurai and Gunslinger, December 5th, 2019. And I've been thinking about it even longer. And at this point, my family, my mom, my brothers, my sisters, my stepdad, everyone at this point in this household has heard me go on and 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 on about it. They've heard me talk about it so much to the point to where I'm surprised they're not sick of me yet. I'm surprised they haven't said just shut up already and do it. Just shut up and write it. Just shut up about the Samurai and Gunslinger. Just shut up, kid. I'm surprised they haven't told me to completely yet, you know? Because I've talked about it so much. I've talked about it ad nauseum at this point. So at this point, I feel it would be a disservice not to do it. I feel it would be a disservice not to write it. not to at least attempt to produce it. So yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, guys, I got more music coming very, very soon. And yeah, I got more content coming very, very soon. Um, I was planning on doing something very, very special with the 2003 Teen Titans, and I still might, but that's just taking more time. I still got to get like a setup here at the in the or I still got to get a setup at the channel. Yeah, yes, me too, doggo, me too. Because I asked mom about it last night. I was like, I, I was telling her all this stuff about it, and I was like, aren't you sick of me yet? Aren't you sick of me blathering on and on and on about this? And she was like, no, you make it so fun. You make it sound so interesting. So maybe maybe do it after all. I don't know. Maybe do it after all. But guys, yeah, I was initially planning on doing something special with the 2003 Teen Titans, but that's taking a bit longer to actually produce. So you might have to wait a bit on that. You might have to wait just a little bit on that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I know I was planning on doing the hour. I was planning on going here the full hour, but I have food. But I have food in front of me, and I'm kind of starving right now. So I'm gonna go eat, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. All right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And for those of you that haven't tuned in live, make sure to hit that like button, hit the like, share, and subscribe. Do all that. Turn on post notifications. Turn on all post notifications, not personalized, not none, not unsubscribe. Turn on all post notifications and show your boy some more love. Show your boy love. And yeah, that'll do it, guys. That'll do it. So, anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in once again. And I'll see you guys later. Arrivederci. Alright, guys, I love you. Thank you, guys. I'm out.